First, we're going to look at the basic chain stitches. To start, I hold the yarn with my bottom 3 fingers and then I wrap it once over my index finger and bring it back under and over my thumb. I also hold the yarn tail in place with my bottom fingers. Now you can see we have a loop around the thumb. Turn your hand so that your palm is facing up. Take your hook and go underneath the yarn and into that loop on your thumb. I like to turn my hand slightly so the hook is facing upward toward you. Then grab the yarn with your hook, like so, and pull it through the loop. Take your thumb out of the loop and then gently tighten it. To continue making chain stitches, simply yarn over with your hook and pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. Have a look at the second chain from the hook. This is the first chain and then this is the second one. So we're inserting into the second chain and then pulling the yarn through. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through both loops. When you reach the end of your row and want to continue, make 1 chain stitch so you can turn your project. This is called a turning chain. To make half a double crochet, yarn over and then insert your hook into the next stitch. Pull up a loop and now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. To make a double crochet, start by yarning over, then insert your hook into the next stitch, pull the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, but this time pull the yarn through only the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over once more and pull through the remaining 2 loops. To make a triple crochet, yarn over once and then a second time. Insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops left on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops left. And again yarn over one more time and pull through the last 2 loops. To make a slip stitch, insert your hook into the next stitch and then pull up a loop and immediately pull it through the loop that is already on your hook. To increase your stitch count by 1, insert your hook into the next stitch and then make a regular single crochet. And then you do exactly the same thing again in the very same stitch. To decrease by crocheting 2 single crochets together, you insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Before finishing the stitch, insert your hook into the following stitch and pull up another loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. To make a magic ring, place the yarn once over your index finger. I hold the yarn in place with my bottom 2 fingers and then repeat the motion. And then bring the yarn over your thumb and wrap it once around the thumb, guiding it back towards your last 2 fingers so you can hold it securely. Now we have a loop around the thumb. Insert your hook from underneath into that loop. And then grab the yarn The yarn is now underneath the hook and then pull it through the loop. Next, I hold the ring that has formed with my right index finger and thumb and gently remove my thumb from the loop. Then I reposition the yarn as usual over my index finger. With my middle finger and thumb, I hold the ring and the working yarn in place. As you can see, you now have a ring. To secure it, crochet one stitch into the ring. Insert your hook into the ring, pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through. Now you have your magic ring, into which you can crochet as many stitches as you like. Simply insert your hook into the ring, pull up a loop, and complete your stitch. For example, here you have 2 stitches worked in the ring. To crochet spiral rounds in a ring, first create a magic ring. After you've crocheted your stitches into the ring, pull on the loose yarn tail to close the ring tightly. After that, you need to finish the round with a slip stitch. So you insert your hook into the first stitch of the round. Then you pull up a loop and you immediately pull it through the loop on your hook. Now you can continue working as usual. Insert your hook into the stitches around the ring, pull up a loop and make regular single crochets.